I got one for you guys today, but look at my man bun. It's so tiny, but it's all right. Cut myself shaving accidentally. But for today, it's so hard to come up with these topics, but today it's gonna be about watering. So the concept of the grass is greener is not always obviously true. So the grass is greener on the other side typically comes down to where you are actually watering it. So if the grass is greener on the side that you're looking at, so if it's over the fence, over another place, if it's greener in those areas, it's because the person that you're looking at is taking care of them even more. So whether it's watering them, whether it's a different type of soil, whether it's making sure they get more sun, that's why the grass is greener over there. You have to really take the time to take care of things in order for them to really grow. And this goes into any relationship you're in. So whether it is your relationship with your friends, your family, your spouse, your children, you gotta water, or obviously water and make sure that the sunlight is hitting where you are, trying to make it grow. A perfect example of this, and this, goes to your relationships. My wife and I we love gardening, right? So we started planting flowers and everything, and all the flowers that we've got continue to grow every single year. So I think they're perennials. But we had this one flower, so I had to buy a trellis, put it on against my porch, and we planted a clematis flower, and that flower grows on vines. So we had wrapped it onto the trellis, and it was growing up. So we had like 3 or 4 actual blossom on the trellis, and we had this gigantic storm one day, and the storm knocked my trellis down, and in the same time it actually tore apart some of the vines. And so I was like, dang, this is gonna, it's gonna really ruin the clematis flower. And so I was kind of discouraged for a while, and then it just was not growing back. I didn't know what was happening. So what I did was I took the flower, I took off the dead parts, and I saw the part where the roots still had at least one vine. And so with that vine, I made sure to wrap it around the trellis again to make sure to see if it could actually grow. Well, I realized it wasn't getting as much water as the other flowers because the other flowers are overgrowing it. It was getting enough sun, so all I did was I took some time to actually start watering it myself. And I would water it, and about 1.5 years afterwards, I saw the first clematis flower blossom, and new blossom, and it made me so happy. I yelled at my wife, and I was like, hey, it's growing back. And it was, it made me happy. Now obviously that's just a garden, but if you do that to all of your relationships, you want to make sure that it's going to really, really benefit them. Because if you're blossoming, or if you're if you're watering and you're making sure that the sun is there, these relationships will grow, they'll blossom, people are seeing the effort that you're putting into each of these relationships. So hopefully you guys start watering your relationships. Love you guys. Have a great day.